few hours old, 500,000 views. Spider-Man 2, expanded Marvel's New York PS5 games. Throw me in and show me something good. That's all I ever ask for. Show me something worth it. Show me something I haven't seen. Let me get some things to pick it apart.
This is Brian Intihar,
What's up,
Senior
Brian?
Creative Director at Insomniac
Yakum.
Games. Thank
Okay,
you for all of your
eat.
amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year.
It was so fire.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions.
Turn off those
But today I'm
captions.
here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
I want to see how quickly that you can change between
The first
characters.
thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of two iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn.
We got Queens and Brooklyn added to
And
the
we've
map,
introduced the web
baby.
wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before.
You should get through the map so quickly with the web wings.
Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island,
That's gonna be so
exploring
fire.
these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also
Spoiler
delivering
Studios.
memorable locales
Spoiler Studios.
like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in
Midtown.
Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the two wall crawlers
I'll go back
in the
through it.
open world.
Let me play it.
And
I'll go back through
thanks
it.
to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly.
That is fire. I told you it should be just like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Not one, but two spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery.
Hey,
As
thanks,
you progress
Miles.
through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available.
What is
The
that?
majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky,
Is that
or even
Mysterio?
an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and
Dude.
new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven.
That is
Others
sick.
will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in this Spider-Man universe. The Spider Heroes have new AR tech in the
Like I said, I'll
lenses of
wait.
masks,
Yeah.
providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones
That
yet to
is
be revealed.
cool.
You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero.
I think that's really cool to have somebody like, hey, whoever you're playing as, come do it. Or they're like, hey, especially people in Miles' neck of the woods are just like, hey, we really would like Miles to come help. Or somebody else being like, hey, I want the OG Peter. You know, can we get Peter to come swing by and help?
All
Fire.
these activities, including crimes you stop from the game's
my
various
God, that was
interactions,
cool.
also now feed into the new district.
You see that
progress
shit was
system,
blurred?
which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your spider hero.
That was
This
so
includes
sick,
mastering
brother.
Additional combat abilities.
Oh, he did the Palpatine. I gotta go back on that one for 1 second. He did the Palpatine swirl.
The more ways you'll be able to customize your spider hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills.
I'm gonna
acquiring
go back to
improving
this whole
gadgets,
video.
upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits.
Yeah,
And
give me
we're
the-
talking lots and lots of suits.
Yeah, give me the
Marvel
suits.
Spider-Man 2 will feature over
They learned their lesson. They learned their lesson from the first game. They're not gonna have anybody sitting around waiting for the Tobey Maguire black suit to be in this bitch. That better be day one.
will feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original
65
designs.
suits from comics and movies.
And thanks to the all-new suit
gotta wait,
style
I gotta wait.
system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
You can change the colors.
On behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more
That's
excited
Batman.
about what this expanded city has to offer.
Is that
and
Agent
all
Venom?
the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
It's so almost heartbreaking. Be greater together, dude. It's so heartbreaking that Spider-Man 2 is coming out this year, as well as it is just fantastic. In 2018, we had games like God of War, like Spider-Man 1 on PS4, You had all these games come out in that time frame. Multiple different things that could have ended up being game of the year. Unfortunately, Spider-Man lost out to God of War, being one of the best games ever made. And now this is one of the most heavy-handed years for great video games. Resident Evil 4 remake, Dead Space remake, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, Baldur's Gate 3, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Starfield, Sea of Stars, Star Wars Jedi, Survivor. I mean, all of these games have been phenomenal. And with the Tears of the Kingdom game, I mean, you know how that goes. That's probably a lock for Game of the Year. But I mean, Spider-Man 2 has been my front runner since they first showed it. If the story pulls off, this is definitely a finalist for Game of the Year. I'm just gonna put it there. I just hate that it's coming out this year with everything else, just like it did in 2018, when these Spider-Man games deserve their spotlight for how beautiful, emotional, hilarious, how great the gameplay is, how wonderful this experience was. Because 2018 Spider-Man was just mind-bending for me, especially the super emotional back end of it. And I hope Spider-Man 2 delivers on those same things. And I hope it maybe squeaks out a Game of the Year. That's what I'm looking forward to. Now I'm going to click back through this on mute because there's some really cool stuff that they mentioned. One, being able to fast travel. Just switching back and forth between Peter and Miles that quickly looked so nutty. Going back to Midtown, getting to meet and learn about Harry is going to be really cool. I don't know what this stuff is over here. Healing the World. Where have you been? Senior Prank, Find Grandpa. So we got side missions. We got school stuff. I don't know these symbols. I don't know that symbol. That one looks unique. Where have you been? I'm not sure how quickly they traveled. And obviously, you have to do something with Peter to give him the symbiote because playing as Miles is so much more fun than playing as Peter. I do have to say, I hate that they added the more white lines to Peter's suit compared to that first image. But other than that, you could change it, so what the fuck does it matter? There's all of these things around. Show that map again. They said you got Kraven's drones. Definitely a Mysterio symbol. There's a border up. His little drones. I think Kraven's going to be a pain in the ass. So we have Kraven. This dude here's wearing purple with the green background. That could be Mysterio. That's Wraith, right? Obviously, you have Venom. He's just coming to give you 19 inches of Venom right there, brother. Look at this. Look at these boys in their suit. This new thing. What is this? Is this to unlock new suits, maybe? I'm not sure what that means. That the unknown spider thing could lead to Spider-Man 2099, maybe traveling back in time. I think that'd be sick. Wouldn't make sense for Peter being able to wear that suit in the previous game, but then again, it is a video game. I like that people are going to pick their own hero or do what they want. They got this stuff censored because they're cheeky little bastards. The only thing I know is the Prowler symbol. So we have Prowler. We have Kraven drones for sure. We have Mysterio. We have Prowler. I don't know what that pink spider symbol is. That's just side missions here, the blue spider symbol. We have photography. I don't know what the orange rock crystal thing is at all. That's right there in Midtown. You may think that's not a lot of stuff, but that's a small section of the map. And they want us to explore these newer areas. So it makes more sense that there's going to be probably some more stuff over here. I think this game has to be longer than Miles. Miles was way too short. If Miles had 10 more hours on it, I feel like it would have been easily frontrunner for Game of the Year that year. Come on. If it was the same length as Spider-Man, we would be having a different conversation. So we got map, suits, suit tech, gadgets, skills, abilities, missions, collections, move list. We got the web shooters, the web grabber, web grabbers, sorry, the concussive burst, the ricochet webs. And we got our level up system. I am so just geek. And the suit system, you can unlock different styles. Not only do you get this suit, you can now go in and then change the suit. You can change the color. That's an Ant-Man suit right there. Changing the color of the suit is fucking nutty. Look at that one. The black and gold with the red gloves. Are you joking? Some of these look like ass. I'm not going to lie, the color schemes. But some of these are absolutely phenomenal. Look at that. Dude, come on. The classic suit. You can go light blue. You can go a little darker blue, the black with it, more like Steve Ditko. I forget what this was from, but that was definitely a color scheme. I mean, this little Batman hooded suit that Miles is wearing is filthy. Dude, yeah, that's a Venomized Spider-Man 2099 suit. Get out of here. Get out of town, dude. Just to lump this in with it is the Spider-Man 2 Digital Deluxe trailer, which also just dropped with this. So let's see what this is. Digital Deluxe. This is the suits we get with it. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna watch it and then I'll replay it. There was something that looked really cool. 25th anniversary of Punk Apocalypse. I don't need the music. Tactical suit. Stone monkey suit. Bro, these are fine. Those are... There's some good ones in there. Dude, come on. The fist bump. That... Was that the Enigma suit? Is that what that was supposed to say? Oh, dude, Miles's suits. Oh, that purple one is so almost ridiculous that I love it. Dude, his suits are... Are you going to do the lineup like you did with Peter's suits? You're just going to do that one is with the mask? Get out of town. Oh, we got some good one. All right. We got the tactical suit. I want to go back to this one. There's one that I really want to put emphasis on that I think is... It's that one. Stone Monkey's really cool. All right, come on. From left to right here, I don't care about that one. This one's okay. This one, the Stone Monkey, I think that's the one that was, is cool. But the one on the far left, that is nutty, bro. That is nutty. Look at these suits. Okay. So you had the tactical suit, the Arentia suit, disgusting. 10 out of 10. 25th anniversary suit, decent. Stone Monkey, really good. Punkalyptic suit, decent. The Agamat suit, incredible. That red space suit was filthy. Encoded suit looked okay. The biomechanical suit, meh. And that bottom suit, Tokusatsu suit, meh. 2 early unlock suits for Peter and Miles with a little bit of a cape hood situation they got going on also looks fire. You get the web gadget, plus 3 skill points, plus 2 skill points for the bonus digital. Just take my money. I can't begin to explain to you all how fucking great that this game looks. Like Spider-Man 2018, like I mentioned a second ago, not to repeat myself too much, was insane. Miles Morales was insane. Those were 2 just story-driven, beautiful pieces. You can get lost in the world, exploring, doing side missions, rescuing cats, just helping people out, just swinging through the city, listening to the music, trying out different suits, jumping off things. So many times you can do a flip, trying to do weird combos, getting a 100-hit combo with Miles in Miles Morales. Going back and playing Spider-Man 1, obviously the face change is an issue for a lot of people, including myself, but I'll get over it. It's just Spider-Man 2, this should be peak. This should set up, in my opinion, one of the biggest comic book superhero games of all time with Spider-Man 3. If you think Spider-Man 1 or 2 is nutty, I have ideas about where Spider-Man 3 is going to go, and I think that should be just absolute peak. I don't know if they're going to world build, as in with Wolverine coming for Insomniac switching hands, if it's going to build into an Avengers-style thing, and if it does grow bigger with Wolverine and Spider-Man and the Captain America, Black Panther game, etc., etc. If it grows more into that, that's really cool. You know, I think that's awesome. But to have a trilogy of 3 games that absolutely knock your socks off is going to be something that's going to be talked about 20 years from now. Like, do you remember the Spider-Man trilogy? The same way that I vividly remember the Halo trilogy of Combat Evolved 2 and 3, even though in Reach and stuff like that. The same way I remember some of these older games having multiple, like Tomb Raider, waiting for the next one to come out as a kid. People in due time are going to be like, do you remember when they came out with Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3? Same way with God of War, Breath of the Wild. These are cultural, just booming games that'll have a lasting impact. That's enough rambling. That was the watch along, the reaction, whatever you want to call it. I'll see you guys in October for Spider-Man 2. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, check back for gameplays, commentaries, news, and updates. Later, nerds.